The galactic summit of 2847 was supposed to be routine. Representatives from 43 species gathered aboard the neutral station Concordia Prime to discuss trade regulations and mining rights. Boring. Safe. Predictable. Then every sensor in the station screamed at once. Something had just entered the system. No FTL signature, no gravitational wake, no warning. It simply appeared, as if reality had been cut open and something dragged through. The holographic display flickered to life, showing the vessel. The chamber fell silent. It was a human warship, but not like any the galaxy had seen. The UHNS Absolute Zero stretched 15 kilometers from bow to stern, its hull a nightmare of angles that seemed to hurt the eye. Black metal that drank light. Weapon ports that pulsed with barely contained energy. And around it, space itself looked wrong, distorted, as if the ship's mere presence bent the laws of physics. "This is impossible," whispered Ambassador Thelcoin of the Quillari. "Humanity doesn't build ships like this. They're explorers, diplomats, scientists. That's what they wanted you to think," Ambassador Yix of the Krellian hegemony said, her voice tight with recognition. "That's a Reaper-class dreadnought. We thought they were myths." The human representative, Ambassador Jackson, sat calmly in his seat, face unreadable. "Ambassador Jackson," the council chair demanded, "what is the meaning of this display?" Jackson stood slowly. "You asked for this meeting to discuss the Krellian hegemony's repeated violations of the Tau Ceti Accords. Specifically, their illegal weapons testing in civilian zones. 3 days ago, one of their tests vaporized a human research station. 47 scientists. Gone. An accident." Ambassador Yix protested. "We've offered reparations." "You've offered money," Jackson interrupted, his voice sharp as a blade. "You always offer money. You've accidentally killed 100 across 6 species over the past decade. And every time, you pay a fine and continue." The Absolute Zero drifted closer to the station. Silent. Patient. Terrifying. "Humanity has been patient," Jackson continued. "We've filed complaints through proper channels. We've participated in your investigations. We've accepted your apologies and your reparations. We believed in the system." "Then what is that?" The council chair gestured at the warship. "That," Jackson said quietly, "is what humanity builds when we stop believing." The tactical display updated. The Absolute Zero wasn't alone. Sensors detected 6 more signatures. No, 12, scattered throughout the system, all previously invisible. Reaper-class dreadnoughts, each one capable of glassing a planet. "How long?" Sir Falcon braided. "How long have you been building these?" 200 years, Jackson replied. "Since the Zaxxon incident, when we realized the galaxy has predators wearing diplomats' clothes. We decided to remain explorers and scientists, but never defenseless again." He turned to Ambassador Yix, his eyes cold. "The Krellian hegemony will stand down its illegal weapons program immediately. You will submit to independent inspections. You will pay reparations to every species you've harmed. Real reparations, not insults disguised as compensation. And if we refuse," Yix challenged, though her voice shook. The Absolute Zero's weapon systems armed. Every species in the chamber felt it, a pressure in the air, a static charge that made their skin crawl. The ship wasn't targeting anything specifically. It was targeting everything all at once. "Then you'll learn why humans have a saying. Speak softly and carry a big stick," Jackson said. "We've been speaking softly for 2 centuries. The hegemony accepts these terms," Ambassador Yix finally whispered. Jackson nodded. "The Absolute Zero will remain in this system for the next 90 days. Observing. Ensuring compliance." He looked around the chamber. "Any other accidents anyone wants to confess to before we start reviewing records?" No one spoke. As the human warship settled into orbit, an unspoken truth rippled across the galaxy. Humanity had always been dangerous. They'd just been polite about it. Until now, the age of testing human patience was over.